For most of us, time is a constant. It's a non-negotiable fact of life. A flight from New York to London is 7 hours. Los Angeles to Tokyo is 11. That's just the way it is. But what if it wasn't? What if you could bend the rules? What if you could have breakfast in New York, fly to London for a critical face-to-face meeting, and still be home in time for dinner? This isn't science fiction. This is the world of ultra-fast private aviation. These jets don't just fly, they shatter our understanding of speed and distance. We're about to count down the 10 fastest private jets in the world for 2025, from sleek business rockets that cruise just under the sound barrier to futuristic aircraft that leave it in the dust. And our number one spot? It's aiming for over 1,200 miles per hour. Yes, you heard that right. Let's get into it. Part 1. The Subsonic Elite. Number 10. The Bombardier Global 8000. Kicking off our list is the jet that defines long-haul luxury, the Bombardier Global 8000. This isn't just a plane, it's a penthouse apartment that can circle the globe. It cruises at a staggering Mach 0.94, which translates to roughly 721 miles per hour. But its real party trick is range. The Global 8000 has an 8,000 nautical mile reach. That means you can fly from New York to Dubai or Singapore to Los Angeles without breaking a sweat or, more importantly, making a fuel stop. Inside, the numbers are just as impressive. The cabin stretches across 2,700 square feet, divided into 4 distinct living spaces. That includes a conference room for 6 that puts most corner offices to shame, and a full bedroom suite with a permanent bed. But what truly sets this jet apart is the feel of the flight. It features Bombardier's smooth flex wing technology. This isn't just a passive wing design. It's an active system that flexes and adapts to virtually eliminate turbulence. Pair that with the new age seating system, which adjusts to your body like a high-end mattress, and you're not just flying. You're floating through the stratosphere in your living room. Number 9. The Dassault Falcon 10X. The French have always understood luxury, and with the Dassault Falcon 10X, they prove they understand speed just as well. This jet cruises at Mach 0.925, or approximately 710 miles per hour. But its true innovation isn't just speed, it's space. The Falcon 10X boasts the tallest and widest cabin in business aviation. Period. We're talking feet 8 inches tall and 9 feet 1 inch wide. That's tall enough for an NBA player to walk through comfortably. It feels less like a tube and more like a high-end city apartment. With a range of 7,700 nautical miles, Los Angeles to London is an easy, non-stop reality. But the real magic is in the cockpit. Dassault equipped this bird with its advanced digital flight control system, directly descended from its Rafale fighter jet. This means the 10X handles with the precision of a military aircraft while offering the 5-star comfort of a Parisian hotel. It's the perfect blend of haute couture and high performance. Number 8. The Embraer Praetor 600. Brazil's Embraer doesn't mess around, and the Praetor 600 proves it. Now, you might look at the stats and wonder why it's on this list. It cruises at Mach 0.83, or about 638 miles per hour. That's because this jet is a category disruptor. It's the fastest mid-sized jet on the planet. The Praetor 600 punches well above its weight, offering a range of 4,700 nautical miles. This jet connects cities that were previously impossible for any aircraft in its class. Think Miami to Lisbon or London to New York, routes reserved for its much larger, more expensive cousins. But its best feature is all about you. Even when flying at 45,000 feet, the cabin altitude tops out at just 5,800 feet. Why does that matter? Because it means you arrive feeling human. Your body isn't fighting for oxygen. You're less fatigued, less dried out, and ready for business. Oh, and the baggage capacity is 155 cubic feet, enough for 6 people to pack for a 2-week vacation without leaving a single luxury item behind. Number 7. The Cessna Citation X Plus. This jet is a legend. For years, the Cessna Citation X Plus held the crown as the world's fastest civilian aircraft, and for good reason. This jet screams through the sky at Mach 0.935, hitting roughly 717 miles per hour at cruise. That's not just fast. That's knocking on the door of the speed of sound. What makes the Citation X Plus so special? two massive Rolls-Royce AE 3007A engines that deliver a combined 36,000 pounds of thrust. This jet doesn't climb to its cruise altitude. It launches, getting you up to speed and above the weather faster than almost anything else with wings. In the cockpit, pilots are flying with the Garmin G5000 Vision flight deck. This provides synthetic vision and terrain awareness, essentially giving them digital superpowers to see the runway and landscape even in zero visibility, making flying at near supersonic speeds safer than ever. Part 2. The peak of the subsonic world. We've just seen the legacy Speed King. Now, let's look at the new generation rulers that combine that speed with globe-spanning range and unparalleled comfort. We're about to cross a major threshold, but before we get to the jets that literally break the sound barrier, let's look at the absolute peak of subsonic luxury. Number 6. The Gulfstream G700. You can't talk about private jets without talking about Gulfstream. The G700 combines blistering speed with transcontinental range. It cruises at Mach 0.925, or approximately 710 miles per hour, and redefines long-range travel. Its range is a staggering 7,500 nautical miles. That's New York to Beijing, non-stop. The cabin is a 56-foot, 9-inch long masterpiece, offering 2,140 square feet of living space. But the signature feature is those iconic Gulfstream oval windows. At 28 inches wide, they are the largest in the industry, providing breathtaking panoramic views from 51,000 feet, an altitude higher than virtually all other business jets and all commercial traffic. But Gulfstream is no longer just selling speed, it's selling well-being. The air in the cabin is 100% fresh, never recirculated, and is replaced every 2 minutes. A plasma ionization system neutralizes allergens and viruses. You don't just arrive faster, you arrive healthier. Number 5. The Bombardier Global 7500. If the G700 is the flying sanctuary, the Bombardier Global 7500 is the true globetrotter. It cruises at the same Mach 0.925, 710 as its Gulfstream rival. But where this jet truly dominates is range. It boasts an almost unbelievable 8,700 nautical miles of reach. This isn't just connecting major hubs, this is connecting any two cities on Earth. We're talking Singapore to San Francisco, Sydney to Dallas. It opens up route possibilities that were previously impossible. The cabin is a sprawling 2,765 square feet, also featuring 4 living spaces. But the 7500 takes it a step further. The master suite includes a permanent bed and a full stand-up shower. These are amenities typically reserved for intercontinental airliners like an A380, not a business jet. Number 4. The Gulfstream G600. Our next entry is another Gulfstream, the G600. It hits the same Mach 0.925, 710 approximately, with a still impressive range of 6,600 nautical miles. So why is it here? Because the G600 offers the perfect balance of speed and arguably the most comfortable cabin environment ever created. Its cabin altitude never exceeds 4,800 feet, even when cruising at 51,000 feet. This is the lowest cabin altitude in business aviation. This isn't just a small improvement. It's a massive leap in passenger comfort. It's the difference between arriving with a headache and a dry throat, and arriving feeling like you didn't even leave the ground. And it's quiet. The whisper quiet cabin measures under 53 decibels at cruise. That is quieter than most luxury cars driving on a smooth highway. It is a true zen-like retreat, all while blasting across continents at over 700 miles per hour. Number 3. The Dassault Falcon 9X. Our final subsonic entry is another masterpiece from Dassault, the Falcon 9X. It cruises at a slightly more relaxed Mach 0.9, or 690 mph, with a range of 6,500 nautical miles. So, what makes it special? 2 things. First, the widest cabin cross-section in its class at 8 feet 6 inches wide. This extra width completely transforms the feel of a long-haul flight, allowing the cabin to be divided into 3 customizable lounge areas that feel open and airy, not like a tunnel. Second, and more visibly, 3 engines. The revolutionary wing design reduces drag, but it's the 3 efficient Pratt & Whitney engines that make the 9X a unique proposition. This design provides superior performance, incredible fuel efficiency, and an extra layer of peace of mind for those long, dark, overwater flights. Part 3. Shattering the sound barrier. We've been talking about jets that push the very limits of Mach 1. They get as close as they can without breaking that invisible wall. But our top 2 contenders don't just knock on the sound barrier's door, they kick it off the hinges. Number 2. The Aerion AS2. The Aerion AS2 represents the spectacular future and return of private supersonic aviation. For decades, supersonic travel has been a ghost, a memory of the bygone Concorde. The AS2 is its resurrection, designed to cruise at Mach 1.4 or a blistering 1,050 miles per hour. That's faster than the speed of sound. This jet will slash travel times in half. That 7-hour New York to London flight, it drops to just over 3 hours. You can have breakfast in Manhattan, a face-to-face lunch in Mayfair, and be back in New York to read your kids a bedtime story. The AS2 is designed to carry 8 to 12 passengers across 4,200 nautical miles at these mind-bending speeds. To do it, 2 GE Affinity engines provide the 32,000 pounds of thrust needed to punch through the sound barrier. Crucially, the aircraft incorporates boom suppression technology that minimizes the sonic signature. This is the holy grail for gaining regulatory approval for supersonic flight over land, not just water. When the AS2 enters service, it will revolutionize how we think about business travel. Number 1. The Spike S512. Taking the top spot is the aircraft that moves from the realm of transportation into the realm of time travel. The Spike S512. This supersonic business jet is designed to cruise at Mach 1.6. Let that number sink in. That is an absolutely mind-bending 1,230 miles per hour. This 18-passenger jet isn't just fast, it's the fastest civilian aircraft ever designed. The range is 6,200 nautical miles at the supersonic speeds. This connects virtually any city pair on Earth with one fuel stop maximum. The time savings are almost comical. Los Angeles to Tokyo, under 4 hours. New York to Dubai, just over 3.5 hours. We are talking about rewriting the entire map of global business. To achieve this, the SF512 features Spike's revolutionary, quiet, supersonic flight technology, using advanced aerodynamics to suppress the sonic boom to an acceptable level for overland flight. But the most futuristic feature? Look at the fuselage. It's a digital cabin with windowless walls. The interior is lined with giant, high-definition screens that display exterior camera feeds. This gives every passenger a perfect panoramic view, all while reducing weight, drag, and improving structural integrity. When these supersonic jets enter service, they won't just be the fastest private jets in the world. They will fundamentally change how business is conducted globally. If you enjoyed this glimpse into the world of ultimate speed and luxury, a like and a subscription would mean the world to us. And for those who dream of flying in style, click the video on your screen right now to see our breakdown of the top 5 longest-range private jets for when you want to take the whole family. We'll see you in the skies.